Hey everyone, this is part 4 of transforming myself into Itachi Uchiha and creating the environment as well. So I have already put part 1 to see it's over there, you can just go and watch. And in this part, we are creating the environment and adding details. So there is a mistake with part 3, it was actually a later part, but I forgot which recording I did first, so in that sequence it got first. So actually you have to watch part 3 in the end, and you can continue after part 2, and also the part 2 after a few minutes. You can continue from here where I just created that road, you can see. uh, so yeah, from there you have to start. So part 2, half part 2 and part 3 you can watch it later. So starting from here, so I was decorating the scene. So firstly I just got some assets which were free when Superhive was Blender market. So I downloaded them and saved in my asset browser. So here I am just using those to just decorate the scene. You can use any tree you can easily find on Polyheaven. They have very good assets, or you can just download from the Blender kit. You see enable, and from the search bar you just search your model and get into scene. So this is how I am just decorating my scene, cause with some buildings there has to be some greenery. So they always have some trees around their houses, so why not add it? So I'm using mainly this is a kind of mid poly trees, but you can use some low poly as well to make your scene moderate. So if you are playing the animation, you can actually see the animation. Otherwise you have to use a proxy or hide your assets in the viewport. So like disable globally, so uh, they can not affect the scene anymore. So that's how things work. Now I'm just importing some stuff. So yeah, again you can't see my screen because I don't record that pop-up once. uh, maybe I didn't figure out how to do it because I just use like OBS and select the Blender screen, the first one which I'm working on, and none other. So yeah, that's it. That's why you can't see the screen, and it takes time to find asset because like I have organized it kind of like a texture folder where many other folders where like a particular texture needs folders. If there is a concrete, there is a concrete folder. If there is a like bricks, there is a bricks folder. Grass is a grass folder. So that's how I have changed them. Also I have like lots of other folders from other website. I also keep the source as well. So here you can see this image I got from Google. You can just search for moon, or I'll just attach a link. But it's basically super simple. Just search for the moon image and you get either with a black background or alpha channel. If you are lucky you get the alpha channel, so just bring it in and plug the color ramp and you got yourself for alpha channel. No need to worry. And I also put the illumination so like it's look bright when we see the scene in the night, otherwise it won't. So that's how things are here. So pretty much this is the basic layout. Cause in the part 3, like directs the that was almost like a final layout of the scene, which by mistake I added in the first before part rather than this, because I thought that was the recording. I forgot to record between, but not problem. You can just follow this part and then go back. See, there is not much in part 3. Like there is small details, unique details, but yeah, you can say decorating afterwards the scene satisfy what I need, or some here and there tweaks. So yeah, and in here you can just see I got 3 4 building in the first part I told you. So I'm just duplicating them, and they are like an empty attached to them because they are from Sketchfab. So just you can right click and select the hierarchy and then I'll duplicate. So that would be easy for you and less memory consumption because of the link duplicate. And Here I'm just gonna duplicate the floor as well, so when we see from the camera view we like see actual ground, not house flying in this air. But yeah, well, we don't see actually, but it's good to have some like lighting reference or just scene for the scene scale, however you like. So what matters is what the camera sees, and so the distance between the houses doesn't matter much. Well, there is an issue that I think something is missing from far distance. That's why I'm just duplicating and adding too much. And we are now with the moon. Let's go for 30 millimeters, so it looks cool. Wide angle shot. Basically, they film and shoot in 30 megapixel, which is quite nice camera. 50 also work best, but nowadays I like to use like 30 megapixel for good shot because phone have the same, and yeah, that's pretty much work like that way. And here you can see, yeah, just doing some fun stuff with the moon. It's like, yeah, getting to the right angle. That's why the rotation is a bit tricky here and there, but no problem, we can just fix it, finding the right rotation for the right angle so it looks like super cool. Already I made it too big, and let's see what else we can do with this moon. Maybe we can add hue saturation, or maybe we need a mix RGB color mix, I mean, to like get that yellowish or bluish tint, whatever. I prefer blue. You do. So I'm just adding some extra details here to make this pop out, and I think it's ready there. Whoa, that's so much. Let's reduce it a bit. And now let's say, whoa, the moon looks cool, but the rest of the scene doesn't. So this much is okay. One is fine for now because it's totally black out there. So I think some bumpiness needed for this moon, otherwise it looks too flat. So let's say what we can do. Let's any differences? I don't see any. Why can't see any differences? Okay, well, a little bit we can see. So here let's put our character on the pole, and let's add a camera. But why I'm needing camera? Let's say for the other shot, like for the last shot. So I'm fixing the camera right now because my character is there and the moon is there. So from here I'll just guess the correct angle of the moon with the camera. So yeah, also organization is important. So first of all, just organize your stuff. Like after you do certain steps, you feel like I can do this project, I have managed this, then you start to like put your stuff into the collection, like roads in the roads, house in the house, trees in the trees, or if there is a section particular, so you can put that section into that. So that's how things work. So here you can see my camera is right there and the moon image is just off to the side. So first I'll just um, like place my camera in the scene, then I'll bring the moon image to right behind my character, and also we can just move around and see what looks better. If you like G and click middle mouse button and drag back, you can just have your camera drag on the Z axis, I mean the normal, just straight back. So this is the angle I got here, and I think it's nice and cool. And let's say, oh, now we are doing with 30 mm lens, so let's go closer and finish the like get the perfect angle for the shot. Right now I'm planning for one, but in the end video I did two shots from the same angle. One is getting closer, another one is getting far away. So yeah, that was a bit different thing. So you just figure out something while you're doing things. So yeah, that's it. So this is like right now it looks a bit bigger. So I'll just decrease the scale of the pool, and yeah, I mean decrease the entire pole scale, and then just scale the center pole where the character is sitting. Okay, there is no lights on this particular thing, which there has to be, and the stuff is here pretty weird also. Just move it. mm, what do I do? Maybe proportional editing will work. It will work definitely, but let's say, so this is like a very common issue with any Sketchfab assets. Like there are they separate all the vertices mostly. Also, if you are creating differently, so that's another option. Or maybe after uploading that happened, and also this is there is like very tricky thing when you upload your stuff on Sketchfab. When I upload my stuff on Sketchfab, I get like many times many errors. So I have like reduce this to very less. I'll just post whatever able to be possible on to Sketchfab. Otherwise, things don't work right. Like it's very difficult to upload on Sketchfab right now. You just upload your stuff, and then it doesn't like go well, and it said like this problem, that problem, and there are so many problems with Sketchfab right now uploading. So I don't like that. And here, let's just keep posing our character. So just give it a key pose. Why key pose? Because if you messed up something, go back to that pose. So that is a clever trick. Like you just go to frame one and pose your character, then you go on another frame and pose again. If you are just posing your character, so this way you have like two poses to switch to. That is also a nice trick which I learned from some tutorial on YouTube as well. So yeah, knowledge is everywhere. You just have to look for. And I also got another trick, just recently find out, but that will be like for curve path. So I'll post it as a short. It's cool trick, by the way. I found out very later. That's so sad, I guess. There are still like many things in Blender need to explore. If like you're super like active person and like try to do stuff here and there and everything, then you can just explore Blender because it has many possibilities and many options. Rather than your daily things, there are so many stuff. So here, let's adding a key backlight, which is an area light, which is like coming from the moon. But I like the look that light creating on the ground, as the ground is a simple texture, but it's a PVR texture. I mean, the like pavement kind of this walkway, which is also from Polyheaven, maybe from texture.com, but you can get on Polyheaven. They got this cool textures. So here you can see that I'm just adding a area light, and then I'm going to like first of all put it into a collection, the lights collection, which is very important because then you never know which light is there. Contact shadow on, that is priority because it gives nice lighting. And also there is like bias and thickness, so you can play with. And with this all stuff here and there, I got the lighting as well, which is looking pretty cool. Just give it an angle, and maybe I'll just change its color later on. So with this stuff, which is like our scene coming to life slowly, I need to like add few things, which I find this is also I got from somewhere. So you can just go ahead, take your phone and scan yourself this gribble stuff you can find easily, or just a road patch, or you can just, as we have blender kit, you can find there, search for rubble, gribble, whatever, roads, scans, you will get it. So these are handy. And also I'll just, let's see if we can able to use that dribble in the dark, but as I know that is not an option for now because the lighting is not perfect, but yeah, I think there might be needed. Let's just rotate first. Let's set to default, and let's go. I think I'll do is add a fog. So for that need a cube, and just scale it to it matches the scene, and then select the top part and move it upwards so it's covered the entire front area. No need for the back houses, but never mind, just add it, no problem. First scene is not ready yet that I need to like get out of things, but I need that area light to be under this scene, so it get affected, the fog get affected by that, and also give it some volumetric material. So I'm gonna do is add a volume scatter into the volume, and let's connect. Okay, where is the volume? There is the volume, and it too damn dense. Let's keep low. Whoa, so 0.01 is looking cool. We can do is add noise texture and add a color ramp, and we can dial in the look now. Sometimes EV just gives straight out of like super cool scene. I love that time I love EV cause it gives what I want in just few clicks after adding a light and a fog. Sometimes it just look like too silly. So in this scene it works. So it works. And let's say this is the area light, and let's increase the light and maybe change it. Spotlight looks more appropriate, I guess. I mean, area light was also good, but spotlight looks like really a moonlight, but moon has to be like visible from everywhere now. Oh, and yes, you can turn your volume cube into bounds, uh, so that it's easy for you to like see through it, not get blocked every time. Okay, so the distance is does matter. That cone we don't need. Tap shadows off. Let's increase the power to 100 more. Okay, why does it like not affecting anything? I mean affecting, but it looks weird kind of right now. By the way, it's cool night look, but I think we stick to the area light and just bring forward. So there is some issue, I guess, cause the lights are like not acting like before. Yeah, that's fine. Now it's good. Now change this to bounce again. Mm, fine. So moving further, let's just change the color of the light slightly to the blue, just slightly, and let's see how cycles look like. Well, same, moreover. Let's just decrease some things and check in and check what is this. Let's say GPU, first turn to GPU, and it looks like same to me, so there's no need like changing things, just looking for like doing some setting and stuff to just see if that works or not. And I guess we can work with EV if both are like almost similar, so there is no need. Let's just change the density of smoke as well, cause the fog density and volumetric works differently in both cycles and EV. And yeah, this looks okay. Switch to EV, and I guess the EV needs some density. Without that, it won't work like that. So let's see. Connect again this color ramp, and this looks nice. Like it gives the cloud texture for the background, and in the foreground, it just give a decent fog. So not a problem. And yes, you can just, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can just change the volumetric, like it's a clipping distance like camera culling. You can just change the distance and have your volumetric works like that. Super cool, right? And now just increase, oh, that's too much, but looks nice like clouds. Yeah, this looks ugly. And the best thing is that in the foreground it's like we it's pretty different, like it's the same thing but in the foreground is very different. Like we can't see that it's some like those noisy stuff in the foreground, but for the background it works fine because the light's coming from there, that's. And we can change the scale and see whichever fits bad. You can also change it to 4D and play with the W value to get some extra effect you like. But here you can see like perfect looking night sky. I'm loving playing with this stuff. This is cool. So this part ends here, and in the next part we are adding more stuff like the details, the roads scan I show you and stuff. And for some free assets and exclusive things or tutorials, you can just join my Patreon, and I'm also sharing my 3D scans object right now there. So the some action figures from Demon Slayer and Itachi and Harry Potter as well. So you can just join, and if you want to support me, then you can join, and also you get a special perks. And in the upcoming video, you will get shout out if you are a paid member. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time.